Hello everybody and welcome to the Good Guys Show with Joey and Cheeks. Hello, I'm Joey Little Jr. and this is Cheeks.
Live life loud, everybody. We're partying tonight.
And we are here. We're going to be talking about anything and everything, and we have a few subjects that we're going to be talking about today. And
some crazy topics tonight.
we got some really crazy crazy topics, and I'm telling you,
you got some crazy notes going over there.
I'm going to ask Cheeks a couple of questions, and we're going to see if Cheeks actually knows these questions. First thing that I just actually recently heard, unfortunately, Alan Thicke passed away, which is a big, upset to everybody and a big upset to the movie industry. About 5 months ago.
Oh, I thought you just announced it.
Oh, no.
I was like...
No, Alan Thicke passed away
I just remember
a while
that,
ago.
but he just made it seem like he just died.
No, I meant, it seems like he just died because Alan Thicke was the man of men in Hollywood, anywhere. We all loved Alan Thicke, especially in The Growing Pains and everything like that.
Canadian actor icon from the 80s.
Yes, he is. He is Canadian.
Growing
He's from
Pains.
Vancouver.
In Vancouver? I didn't know he was from Vancouver.
Yes, he is from Vancouver.
And his son is Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke,
the singer.
Yes, and here's the...
Can you name a song?
Here's the big thing about Robin Thicke and his other son.
What?
Robin Thicke and his younger son are now suing the mom.
What?
Over...
You're not supposed to sue your mother.
About the 11 acres of property that they have, that they want to grow pot. They want to have a pot farm.
This gets crazier every minute.
They want to have a pot farm, so they're going to sue her for $60 million.
I thought they have enough money already.
This is crazy. They're trying to kick her out. Now, they've been married for 11 years, but they've been together for 17 years.
You seem like you know a lot about this subject.
But I'm telling you that when I heard that, I just blew my mind.
I know.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's just in the news?
That was just in the news. Like, literally, your mother
Canadians
is
and pot.
taking you.
It's just, everyone wants a farm. But everyone's right now measuring their backyard to see how big of a farm they can get. I'm good for 1/10 of an acre grant for pot.
I have to side with her on this case because when they actually put the lawsuit in, they didn't put her last name as Thicke. They used her maiden name.
Why would they do that?
That is just an insult to her.
So it's not Robin Thicke's actual mom?
No, this isn't Robin Thicke's actual mom, no.
So it may be okay then if they were going to sue their mother because it's not their real mother?
But the younger son, I don't know how old he is.
Oh, okay. But either or, you shouldn't sue your mother.
Regardless,
I know, that's just silly.
They
could have worked that out somehow.
You can
grow pot anywhere. You don't need to grow it on your mom's house.
Her case on this was the fact that, I don't want this on my property because, anybody and everybody's going to come break in and try and, kill them for their stuff, right? And I mean, it's true. You have to side on her with that, right? That's a little ridiculous.
So that's one of the crazy news
That was
topics.
one of the crazy topics.
Well, you surprised me that one.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So, I'm going to ask Cheeks here one of two questions that I've heard just recently. Also, this is something else.
I don't know what's going to come out of your mouth.
This one is something else. We got to see what Cheeks is going to say. So, if you had a choice, Cheeks, if you had a choice of taking a red pill and a blue pill. Now, the red pill will allow you to go back to when you're 10 years old and with all the knowledge you have up until this date. And you go all the way back till you're 10 years old and relive your life.
Oh my God.
Or you take the blue pill.
Right.
And you go to your 45 years of age with $10 million. Which one do you take?
Oh my God! But hold on. Oh my God. So hold on. So if I take the red pill and I go back, I'm going back in time. I'm not coming back.
You're going back in time. You're not coming back. You go back with all your memories that you have now, right? And everything that you've known up until this day.
Okay, that's an easy question. I'm taking the blue pill.
You're taking the $45 million? Or you're taking the $10 million at 45?
I'm taking the blue pill.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, I wouldn't want to take that chance of going back in time and then knowing what I know and coming back along and try to make sure I line up everything right, because I believe that everything that's happened in life is because you made the left, you made the right, you made the left, and it actually lined up to get where you are. So I wouldn't have had my family, I wouldn't have had the memory, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So I wouldn't take that chance. So I would take the blue pill and not screw that up, and I'll cash out for $10 million right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know it's very fascinating to go back.
That is amazing. You know what? I actually chose the red pill.
Okay.
I chose the red pill for the simple fact that if I went back to when I was 10 years old and I know everything that I know now, I could make more than $10 million, and I would follow my same path, and I know exactly where I met my wife and the day I met my wife and where I met her, and I'll make sure that I'm there at that day and that time and that place, and I'll make sure that I'm going to...
Yeah, but you know, you could have been at 10 years old, you could have bumped your head or something, you could have lost that memory. You could have lost it. Because you're 10 years old. We do a lot of stupid things at 10 years old. Now, what happens if you banged your head and you're like...
You got amnesia now.
Where was I yesterday? Where do I live? And it's like, Joey, what happened? Oh, I fell off my bike because I'm an idiot. So, no, I ain't screwing at the karma.
Oh, wow.
I never thought about that twist.
All right.
So, blue pill.
All right, he takes the blue pill, I take the red pill.
So, you think about that one.
And all you out there, if you have any questions about this, we'll give you an email address, okay, at the end. And you guys forward us any questions that you have. If you want to take the blue pill or the red pill, let us know which pill you want to take.
Ponder that. What's going on?
I gotta tell you guys something here. This little guy, I like him a lot. This little guy, his name is Bumba Baby.
Bumba Baby. Isn't that
Bumba Baby.
Look at that freaky baby.
He is
Freaky.
so cool. Now, I don't know how old he is. He's got to be pretty old, eh?
Well, probably.
Yeah, because
he ages well.
But
he lost his hair and
he ages very well.
Pretty fast.
Bumba Baby originated in Israel. Okay? And the thing is that the first 3 years, the first actual words from a baby is going to be Bumba Baby. Believe it or not. And the reason for that is because...
True. Bumba Baby.
They all eat Bumba treats. And Bumba Baby's on the front of all these treats. And he's like the cutest little thing. And I'm just telling you, I love this guy. All right? So, I love Bumba Baby. He's awesome.
That Bumba is the most popular snack of Israel. Just so you know, it's peanut butter puffs. And if you know cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs, yeah.
Yeah, well, take away the cheese. And that's peanut butter.
Peanut butter puffs.
So you're eating peanut butter puff.
They're probably more healthy for you too.
It's great.
It's
addictive, that thing.
Got protein in it.
And you're probably thinking that's kind of weird, but it's not. If you actually try it, you'll probably love it.
Yeah.
And actually, I did a review on those.
The Bumbas.
Check out the YouTube channel, Product Patrol. You'll find some of my reviews. Crazy, big, fun stuff.
Product Patrol is another one of our sponsors. We'll keep you guys in on some of our sponsors throughout the show. This is something that I heard. If you want to get hired at a company, right?
Yeah.
You got to make sure that if you have a Facebook page, that it is up to date with like the most friends that you have in the world.
Better start deleting some stuff.
And I'm telling you that an employer will check your Facebook page before they hire you. And if you meet all their criterias on your Facebook page, you will get the job before someone else gets the job that's even more qualified than you. That's a guaranteed.
That's crazy.
All right? The first thing is friends. All right? They want to see pictures of you with friends. Do you know why?
They want to know that you're actually sociable?
Very much so. They want to see that you get along with people, that you're not an argumentative person, that you won't cause problems, that you want to get along with people, and hey, you know what? You're lots of fun. Everybody likes you, and that there's good comments about you.
You're not trashing your buddy's wedding party because you're drinking too much.
That's right. So that's one thing. You don't want to post bad pictures on your Facebook. That is number one.
So a lot of people have a lot of these drinking pictures a lot.
Yeah.
And they're like, every picture you see them in, there's like they're toasting the sky or something because it was just a sunny day.
On my Facebook page, I haven't posted a lot of my old pictures when I was in high school and stuff, although a lot of people have been posting that, and I think I'm going to start posting them now anyways, but...
Going back to retro?
Going back to the
We love retro!
Days, man. But here, I'm going to give you number 2. The number 2 thing that an employer looks for on your Facebook page is what?
That you're well-groomed? No?
No. If you look at cooking sites.
If you look at cooking sites.
And if you have cooking recipes on your website.
Wow.
You know why? You know why they look for that if that's posted on your Facebook
that
page?
you're apt to learn things?
You're good. You are good. This is amazing. I swear to you guys that he has not. He doesn't even know any of the questions that I'm going to ask him here.
We're feeling the energy.
And this is crazy because it is true. It is true. They want to see if you can follow directions, and if you can follow directions,
you can make macaroni and cheese.
You can make macaroni and cheese, but you can also take directions from your boss without any complaints whatsoever.
So there's a great tip, Joey. Maybe somebody check out your Facebook. And start learning how to cook something.
Or just pay.
Or share.
Or just post them.
Share a cool post.
Post them, exactly. There's a lot of great recipes out there.
All those food recipes out there are trending like crazy on Facebook. People will watch you scramble eggs and there'll be like 20 million views. It's like, why can I think of that?
I have a ton of my friends that keep posting a bunch of recipes, and I've tried a few of them that myself and my wife. And man, I tell you, they are phenomenal.
You must know how to make something.
Oh, okay.
I know you don't cook.
All right, no, I don't really cook, but I love baking. All right, here's something.
What's your recipe?
One recipe that I love.
Without reading the recipe, you can make it.
I can make it right now. And you take Pillsbury dough. You know those Pillsbury dough things in the tubes, right? You break them open, you lie them out, right? And instead of cutting them in those triangles like they're already pre-cut, you cut them yourselves in little squares.
Okay.
Okay? And you get those little squares of caramel.
Oh.
Right?
I never would have thought of that.
And you take the wrapping off. Make sure you take the wrapping off because you don't want to be eating the wrapping, right? And you put it inside. And now you fold it up and you roll it into a ball. And you put it on the pan. You cook that. You bake it until it puffs up really nice.
So it's just a little puff, little ball?
It's a ball with the caramel in it.
One piece of caramel. Yeah, but you never even made the dough. You just cracked it.
Yeah, you crack it, but this is what you do, right? So then you get like chocolate syrup or whatever, and you just drizzle a few lines over top of it, and you try that, and oh my God, it melts in your mouth. God. It is amazing. I love that thing. That was awesome.
That's crazy.
Now the third thing.
Oh, here he goes.
Third thing that employers will look for on Facebook is what?
That you have a hobby?
Close. They kind of look in hobbies, and what's the other thing that they look for, like in hobbies?
You travel? You like traveling?
Okay, he's not going to get this one. Movies and books.
You like critique things?
What movies?
Oh, what type of movies or books you read?
What movies you've watched, and what kind of books you've read. And the reason for this is that you are very inventive, that you are creative. So,
what's an example? Is there an example of a good movie that would rate me higher than lower?
No, they just like to see a list of movies that you like to watch, that you really enjoy a lot.
So what are you doing? You're putting that on?
You're not going to go and put like a porn on there or something like that, right? But I mean, seriously, right? You want to put like
unless it's movies. Learning.
Okay.
Now hold on. What do you say? So I just watched Star Wars. And you said I loved the Star Wars movie and blah blah blah. Did this and this was awesome. You know, the scenery was awesome.
There you go.
And the then scenery what? You talking awesome. About it, or
you talking about that you paid attention to all the scenery and everything like that. That it's very creative of you to have noticed those things. To that you've noticed any kind of remarks that you put on certain movies that you've loved it for a certain reason, like the special effects or this and that. That's very creative. You're using your creativity now, and they're looking for that.
I would never have thought of this.
No, I would never have thought of this either. And that is the most amazing things. Those are the 3 things that they look at.
Okay, so what's the tip here is if you are currently looking for a job or thinking about it, look at these strategies.
Look at these strategies. And now with all this digital stuff and electronics, you know, you have Facebook, you got Instagram, you got all this other stuff, and you know, people can,
by everything.
yeah, and people can find out anything on you just like that. If you've done something bad in your life, if anything you've been charged, it's public
the pressure.
record.
You gotta watch everything
just
you
let
do.
you guys know out there, if you've been charged with anything, that's public record, and that can be automatically used against you.
So keep in mind everything that you do.
Yeah.
Think of it, what could happen later. Is it good or is it bad? Because we didn't even have cell phones.
We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of these electronic things when we were younger. That's for darn sure. You know, I mean, we didn't have to text our friends. Oh, are you here and there? We'd get on our bikes. We'd ride down the street, see if our friends are home.
Or you asked your mom to call their mom's house and say, be over and after supper.
Or can I go over to my friend's house for dinner?
Yeah.
You know, and we'd all be like eating at our friend's house for dinner, or going for a swim at our friend's house, and we'd all pile up our bikes on the front lawn.
Mom, go to Joyce!
Yeah, you know, and honest to God, I lived out in the country when I was really young, and we'd be out in the forest, we'd be playing, making tree forts and stuff. We'd be gone from morning till noon, and then my mom she'd ring a bell, and
you
hear
heard
the
it
bell,
freaking
and you
like
come 5
10
minutes,
miles away. You heard that
5
bell.
minutes. If you're not home in 5 minutes, you're getting a spank on your bottom.
You had intuition. You knew it was getting close to nighttime.
You did. Well, and then after lunch, you would go out, and then you'd have to be home by dinner again, right? So that was the good old days. I mean, I loved the good old days.
Yeah, they let you go out, and you wouldn't even think of it now. Like you let your kid out, and they're 10, 12 years old, and you're like watching everything they do now.
It's unbelievable.
And we'd be like young kids, bike riding, so far away, with no tools, no safety devices, no water bottle,
no helmets like
we had no snacks. We basically were on the side of the road picking berries for a snack. If we wanted a snack, or there
drinking
was like
water out of hoses.
Yeah, or there was like the convenience store.
Now you can't drink water out of a hose without like a purifier.
You need to test it.
It's like unbelievable. It's really sad for nowadays what the kids have to do. It's sad that they can't live like we did when we were younger. I really regret that fact. You know, that my kids didn't grow up at the same time that I did. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
I love the 80s. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you, but I love the 80s. The 80s was
I'm all
best.
80s, man.
The 80s was the best.
80s
and no
ruled.
matter what,
You know
every
what?
time in
that was the fun days.
Yeah, you know what? There's gonna be a part of this show, every single show, we're gonna talk about something of the 80s, because 80s was, to me, the best time of my life.
It's a throwback to the good days.
Awesome.
Where
they had the best music, the best movies. The movies back in the 80s, you would never see every second word an F word, or something, or killing,
it actually
or
had
whatever.
a story.
Yeah.
You
know
learned
what?
about the characters.
It was unbelievable. You can actually sit down and watch an adult movie with your parents, right?
And you wouldn't have to worry about anything nasty.
No, you wouldn't have to worry about something like going on. They would use your imagination, close the door, and then the parents would get it, but the kids wouldn't at that time, right? And,
you would wait for a booby shot. And you'd like, if you got at least one booby shot, you'd be happy.
Yeah, well, back.
But it was innocent.
You know what? Nowadays, you don't even know about what your kids are doing, because they have cell phones, right? They have cell phones.
Would you trust letting your kids turn on the TV and watch a movie?
That.
You wouldn't even know what's going on.
I'm telling the parents right now out there, if anybody out there is watching and you have kids, turn off your internet at nighttime. Because your kids, if they have a cell phone, they will go and look up anything. For all you know, when we were younger, we had to have, if we wanted to watch something or look at something nasty,
you had to wait till the kids went on vacation.
We had to go out and we had to buy a Playboy or something, right? It was all in hard book covers and stuff like that.
You'd have to know the store owner who didn't care.
Exactly, because otherwise you would never even get that.
Far in the back.
That's right, and they're all in plastic, right? So you can never get them, right? So it was always it's a sticky situation. Nowadays, and right away it's on their phone.
And that's another topic, because you know what? As parents and everything, we are so busy in our lives, but there's all these tools that we could have at
Absolutely.
our disposal. We assume they're doing all good stuff, playing their video games and tablets and having a great time. But we don't think about what they could actually potentially have, that they could go anywhere they want. And we don't even think about it.
My wife and I, we were just watching Man with a Plan. You ever see that?
No.
Man with a Plan with
Never heard of that.
Matt
Is that-
LeBlanc
Oh,
from
is that-
Friends.
How old is that
Matt
movie?
LeBlanc with
That's
Friends.
a movie?
It's a show. It's a TV show.
Oh, it's
Every
a show.
Tuesday night at 9:30. It's amazing. Now, if you guys have kids, this is the new comedy that is taking over for Friends and Raymond. This is the new big trend thing, right? And Man with a Plan. And I tell you,
Man with a Plan.
Man with a Plan. And boy, you can do what the parents
Crazy.
do. Now the kids, they all have
Definitely
cell
looking
phones and
that up.
everything. Now the kids have cell phones, so the parents don't know where the heck the kids are. So they start GPSing their cell phone where they are, and they start taking a look. Where is my kid at this time at night? She says she's at the library, but she's nowhere near the library. So they catch her. Where were you? Oh, I was at the library, and then. She's like, no, you weren't. Oh, but then she actually got the parents because she ended up.
Man with a Plan.
She actually ended up switching
one dad.
phones. Yeah, she ended up switching phones with her uncle. So in that situation, she got herself out of trouble.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Man with
I
a Plan.
didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal show. You guys have to see.
It says
Man
it's
with
on
a Plan.
CBS. And if CBS in Canada, I don't know how you convert that. Is that global? Global news? CBS?
It's actually on a couple of different.
Do we even have Canadian channels still?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a little
Checks
sad
TV?
there. Yeah, Checks TV. I remember that one. It's
Global.
CH,
How many Canadian channels can you still?
CH11. Remember that one? CH11.
Is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on. And you know what? That I used to watch Littlest Hobo. The Littlest Hobo was on that, man.
I'll just keep moving on.
I love that. That
Till
was
tomorrow,
that was
I
the
wanna
greatest.
settle down.
Oh my God, that
Till
was fantastic. You know, I did some acting.
Good
and stuff.
survival skills on that show. The dog made it through.
But do you know what? It's not just one dog. Some people don't know this, but it's not. They think it's all just one dog, but there's 7 dogs on that set, and each one is trained to do something different.
No CGI. This is real dogs.
That's right. They're a real dog. It's not like nowadays, where if the dog doesn't do something, they CGI the dog to do it. These dogs were perfectly trained.
And you were on this show?
I was on set.
Can you believe
there.
that? He was on that show.
I was on set there, and man, I'm telling you, those dogs were amazing. I did a few different commercials and stuff like that, but
You never
that
got
was,
bitten or anything?
It was great. It was great. I actually did one movie where I had to wrestle a tiger, and it was a real tiger. It wasn't CGI, but I tell you, when I put my arms around it, and the trainer was just looking, and the
So
tiger.
do you have another kid? Just in case.
And I just kind of let go of the tiger, and the
You
trainer's
signed a
like,
waiver.
No, I didn't sign nothing. The trainer just says, "Oh, she's thirsty. Don't worry." And they bring her to a bowl of water.
For what,
She starts
blood?
drinking her water, and it's like she was fine. And I swear, she just laid down. I could rub the tiger's tongue. I have pictures of this. It was amazing. I'll bring those in one day.
Oh God, they're so happy. What the freak is that?
Charge it up! Charge it up!
I know, okay, I know.
Do not do this at home.
Say goodbye, everybody. Okay, we are back.
And we're back. Thank you for that commercial break. And we're back. And we're going to talk about right now the new kind of fad that's in is watching the Kardashians all the time. I know my daughter is always watching that
I didn't
show
even
every
know they
Sunday.
were still going on.
They're still going on. It's crazy.
And was this the 15th season?
Oh God, I have
10
no
season?
idea.
15?
I don't watch it at all. But
12?
I kind you kind of have
Is there
enough
another-
because everything they always constantly talking about the Kardashians. Just leave them alone.
I think
leave them alone.
I think their dog is getting married now.
Oh my God, it's absolutely crazy. You know, some of it's scripted. Yeah, some of it's scripted. Some of it's not. And when you are in real life, I mean, how are you supposed to act normal? The camera's
They
behind
probably
you.
don't even
and
know what normal is.
They don't.
Maybe they never
and it's a
did.
shame because the 2 kids, the 2 younger ones,
Well, they're out
Kylie
everywhere.
You know, Kylie Jenner, and I felt
Kendall?
bad for them. And Kylie and Kendall, yeah.
See, I even know their names because you're bombarded by them all the time.
And when they were young, they were right away on camera, and it's just a shame they didn't get a normal life. And you know, I'm sick and tired of hearing all about Bruce turning into Caitlyn and all this. Let them be. Let them be, and that's it. You know, I mean, the Kardashians, yeah, they're good and all, and they got their name from their father. You know, I mean, because of the O.J. Simpson trial, you know, he was a famous lawyer. Unfortunately, he died.
But yeah, everywhere you go, they're on magazines almost every time you're shopping.
All the time.
One of them is on the magazine cover.
And they're always talking about, how fat one is or whatever. And then they have to go on a diet. And then if they go on a diet, everybody else goes on a diet. Just let everybody be the way they were. You know what? What's what's the tallest one? His name?
Chloe.
Honestly,
Did you say him?
No.
What's the tallest one's name?
Yeah, I said, what's the tallest one's name?
I just thought you said.
No, I didn't say him. He's absolutely crazy right now. What is in this thing, right? What is in there? There's tequila in there or something.
What's the tallest one's name? Chloe.
No.
You can't monitor what's going on with diets of theirs because you forget when they go off their diet. You don't even think about it. But next thing you know, it's diet time again. You're going, oh my God, they're on a diet?
I actually, you know what, at the beginning, I admit, I watched a few of the shows or whatever. And you know what? I like Chloe the best. I don't like her as skinny as she is right now.
I don't know.
I like her.
I haven't kept an eye on them.
When she was her natural self, everybody thought she was fat, whatever. Who cares?
Okay, so hold on.
So
you're keeping up with the Kardashians?
No, I mean, my daughter was watching it, and I saw what they look like now from when I watched it, and it's a huge difference.
Now, with everything that's going on, you see what I mean? Reality TV.
Yeah, it's reality TV.
You're even hooked into it.
Some things.
You're emotionally attached.
To some things, yeah. I mean, I think everybody is emotionally attached.
Well, you know what?
To something,
it intrigues your interest. That's why we watch.
Let's talk about what's coming out in 2017, movie-wise. Movies. There is some amazing movies coming out this year. The ones that haven't already come out, like Triple X, which was not too bad. The new Triple X wasn't that bad.
Guardians of Diesel?
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy #2 was phenomenal. It was great because it goes back and it tells you the backstory of the dad. I'm not going to spoil everything.
Don't say it because I'm still waiting to see part 1 so I can catch up with you there.
So that was good. Logan was a phenomenal movie. I loved Logan. I mean, everybody out there, if anybody hasn't seen Logan, I mean, I kind of cried at the end of Logan, but I loved it.
It was kind of depressing in some.
Also, Hugh Jackman said that he doesn't want to play Wolverine no more, so this is the end for Wolverine of Hugh Jackman, and a new Wolverine will take over for Hugh Jackman.
They're gonna
the next one.
You were used to one guy, and you're gonna get a new guy.
Well, we're gonna get a new guy in a younger form of Wolverine.
Well, get used to it because these guys can only be around so long because they do age.
They do. But you know what? You look at Pirates of the Caribbean. To me, Johnny Depp has not aged in all the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'll tell you what's secret there. That's CGI, people. That's all CGI. They take out the wrinkles. They make your face look younger. You ever see Captain America?
Oh my God!
You ever see Captain America? Okay, so in Captain America, you know, you have Steve Rogers. You know, when he's young and skinny and just a little whip.
Notice that.
You know,
how did they make him look that different?
CGI. That's all CGI, and he's a little kid.
Yeah, they shrank him. It's like they sucked a little bit out of him,
and then boom, they put him in the thing,
made him grow. Miracle grow.
Muscle man. It's like awesome, right? And that was the.
I thought that was two different people on the way.
That's almost. It's all CGI.
But his face was kind of
It's all CGI.
They make him grow.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's amazing what they can do nowadays.
That was a phenomenal movie.
That was America. Oh, I love Captain America.
It was inspiration.
But I'm gonna tell you another one that's coming out this year is the new Thor. Thor 3. That is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Thor.
Thor 3. Thor is my favorite out of everyone. Thor 3 is absolutely gonna be awesome, where he fights Hulk in the arena. On a different planet.
The real Hulk.
The real
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, because if you watch the Avengers #2, in the last scene of Avengers 2, Hulk is in a fighter plane that flies out to space.
Oh, I didn't know
So now
that.
you don't know where the Hulk is, right? So Hulk
That was
actually,
in the last Avengers?
That was in Avengers 2, and so the Hulk actually goes to a different planet now, and he's captured by this guy who owns the planet, and so he has
Crazy.
to fight in almost like a.
Oh, they showed that in the trailer.
Yeah, in the
He
trailer.
was starting
So
to fight.
they had to fight in like the Colosseum, like the old Roman days, right? They have to fight each other, and it's such a great scene where when he sees the Hulk, he's like, "Oh, it's great!" Everybody stops and they're not laughing anymore. What do you mean it's great? Oh, he's an old cold worker of mine. I used to work
Yeah.
with this guy.
It's
And
gonna
then
be
the
no
Hulk just
problem.
comes and pounds him
Hulk
out,
doesn't
right?
care who you are.
No, right? I mean, Bruce Banner, he changes his personality to when he's a Hulk, and the Hulk never dies. No matter what, you can't kill the Hulk. No matter what, until he turns red.
You remember
But even then, you can't kill the Hulk.
do you remember the originals back in the 80s?
Oh, I loved it. Lou Ferrigno
it
was
was around
amazing.
1980, 79? The Incredible
yeah,
Hulk?
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno, no special effects.
That guy was
This is
awesome,
like
man.
ripped in the gym, and that's ripped back
green,
then.
painted real green,
Yeah.
and everything.
You got the fro haircut.
Oh my god, that was so. That and the Knight Rider were my favorite ones from the
Yeah,
80s.
see?
Those are
Classic
great
shows.
movies. Starsky and Hutch, The Fall Guy.
Yeah, and then they do remakes and they make fun of
Yeah,
them.
and then now they're making Chips. The movie,
really?
right? The movie Chips.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put him on a scooter.
Come on, man! You can't take a classic TV show and make it into a movie. Hollywood's not. Hollywood doesn't have the
people
ideas
don't even
anymore.
know what Chips was from the 80s because
That's
the
right.
younger crowd.
That's right.
Why would you bring it back?
No, yeah, you
And maybe
can't.
for all the older people kind of relive their memories, but younger people, they never grew up with this stuff. So
No,
what
they-
does it matter
They have
remaking
They
it?
don't have a clue. They have no clue.
Because they're running out
whatsoever.
of ideas
They
for
have
movies.
exactly.
They're
That's what I was saying.
regurgitating. How many times you got to see Spiderman?
Okay, here's another example.
Or any of these movies.
You know Robin Williams, Jumanji.
Yeah.
They remade Jumanji. It's coming out this year. Guess
I
who's
didn't
the
know
guy
that.
that's in that?
This year?
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson
Oh.
is the new guy in Jumanji. We'll see how that's going to play out. I don't know if that's going to play out the same because people are going to try and compare the two. The Rock is a big buff guy.
Yeah, that's been 20 years ago they made Jumanji?
Jumanji's been quite a while.
So,
yeah, because
look at
Kristen
there's
Dunst
such
was
a
quite
new
young
crowd
in that.
now.
She was a
people-
young girl in that
yeah,
one.
there's a big new crowd of people. They won't even care
Yeah.
who made Jumanji. They probably never even heard of it before.
Wonder Woman coming out this month. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be amazing. I
Yeah.
can't wait for Wonder Woman. And later on this year, Justice League. That's gonna be.
Oh, I was waiting
awesome.
for Justice League.
That is gonna be
'Cause
an
when they did-
amazing film. They're just editing it right now, and it's gonna be coming out in
Well, we got
maybe
a-
5-6 months.
We got a little taste of it from Batman versus Superman, where
Right,
they
yeah.
started to introduce the old Justice League.
where you see the Flash for a few seconds, and you see Aquaman. Aquaman's gonna be coming out. He's my favorite. I love Aquaman. Aquaman is my guy. I love him from the 80s. I used to watch the Justice League in the cartoons all the time.
I always
oh
liked
my god.
Superman, regardless.
Yeah, you know what? I like the new Superman. I like the new Superman. The
He
Superman
looks
that's
like
in,
Superman.
The Superman
Finally,
that's
a
in-
Superman that looks a bit like
yeah,
Superman.
Superman that was in the Batman versus Superman, and the Superman that was in Man of Steel. Two Supermans, the same guy. Now
That's the
now-
key. Try to stick to the same guy.
Because the other one, Superman Returns, was a different actor.
Yeah.
And I didn't like him as much. He couldn't play it because he was playing off of Christopher Reed's character now. Christopher Reed was the original Superman to us.
Yeah, 80s Superman.
I mean, he was awesome, and
he
unfortunately,
did like
he had
5
that-
Superman movies.
it's a shame what happened to him. He fell off the horse, he paralyzed, and it's a shame. You know what though? He still dealt with it, and he went on with everything.
I don't remember like Children of the Corn. What other
Were
horror
you
movie?
dreaming that?
He was in a horror movie. What horror movie was
Check
he
that
in?
out. Check that
Children
out.
of the Corn. I thought he was
I
in a
don't know.
horror movie with like young kids. They're
The new
running
Planet
around.
of the Apes is coming out. That's going to be awesome too because I can't wait to see Caesar just destroy some of the humans. Woody Harrelson's in that one. That's going to be a little bit different. I don't know if Franco's in this one. This Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes. Also, we got the new Spider-Man Homecoming. That's going to be pretty interesting because it's the new Spider-Man that was in
Village
the
of the
Avengers.
Damned.
Christopher Reeve was in that one.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not Children of the Corn.
No, it was Village of the Damned.
Yeah,
See, I got it mixed up.
Yeah, I didn't think he was in Children of the Corn because they filmed a couple of the Children of the Corn here in Stouffville or in Claremont. Sorry.
Yep. That was his last one. 1995 was that horror movie.
Wow, 1995. For the kids out there, Cars 3's coming out this summer. Yeah, and we have Transformers: The Last Night. That's another one
That's
that's coming out. Another
already?
one coming out. Yeah.
Oh, that one I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Blade Runner's coming out. A new Blade Runner, which
Isn't
you
that
know
with,
what? That's a remake.
The new who's the actor?
Harrison
in it?
Ford was in that.
Yeah, but
He
who's
was-
the new actor?
I don't know who's gonna actually. I don't know who's in.
I
that
thought it
one.
was Christian Bale. No.
No, I honestly I don't know who's in that one, but I know
Well, the
it's, you know
original
what?
with Christopher.
You can't take that original, but it's
Yeah,
kinda
with
playing
Harrison
off of the
Ford original, that was ahead of its time.
That was a great one. The new Alien one.
Oh, hold on. There's the new
Covenant.
Alien movie coming out.
This Friday. Yep.
What's it called?
Covenant.
Covenant. There you go.
It's the last
We've been waiting a
episode.
long time
It's
for
the
another Alien
Actually,
movie.
it's a prequel. It's another prequel. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people have been waiting for it. I don't know how well it's going to do in theaters. By the sounds of what everybody's talking about, I think it's going to do well on opening weekend this weekend. But we'll wait because
Well,
it's a long weekend. It's a long weekend this
They
weekend.
just did a reunion with aliens.
Yeah, we got
The
Pirates of the
cast.
Caribbean coming out also. We have another Star Wars coming out, The Last Jedi.
December
Yeah. And
coming.
I'm going to tell you one movie that I actually can't wait to actually see. It's a remake. It's a remake of Stephen King's movie,
It?
It.
When
I was a
I can't
kid,
remember.
it scared the crap out of me. I was afraid of clowns for probably 10 years after watching it. And that movie is a long movie. It's almost a 4-hour
Well, the book
movie.
is this thick.
The original movie is a 4-hour movie almost. Now, I can't wait to see how they remake this one. And if they make it as long as
Now
the
I'm
original.
gonna want to go watch it.
I can't wait until it comes out.
I
I
wanna
will
see
go.
it
I will go. I will go and see it.
Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Which we won't talk about.
Yeah,
the last
right,
one.
yeah,
But
the last
back
one
in the
wasn't-
day, that was a summer movie.
You know who was supposed to play in Ghostbusters?
Who?
And who turned it down? One of the big roles.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Eddie Murphy was supposed to be the fourth Ghostbuster. And
Oh,
turned
you
down
mean the
that-
original
in The
Ghostbuster.
original Ghostbusters.
Oh, that would have
in the
been
original
perfect.
first two Ghostbusters. Eddie Murphy was supposed to be the third or the fourth Ghostbuster. You know when they hire.
Oh, man. Didn't know that.
The next one, and he turned the part down, and he kicks himself for every time of that. Now I'm going to give Eddie
Wow.
Murphy props for one movie that I actually love that everybody else hates, and it's Adventures of Pluto Nash.
Oh, don't even talk about that dumb movie.
See what I mean? Everybody hates that movie.
Oh my God.
I love that movie because to me, I would love to live on the moon, and it makes
What a quirky movie.
Yeah, and I love that. I love quirky movies. I love old movies.
Well, I don't
love
even
any
know
of
if
the
I
old
can even
movies.
remember. It just sounds
Oh
dumb.
my God! I thought it was
It
great.
just sounds dumb.
I remember watching it for the very first time, and I was like in awe about it. And I was like, man, I don't know. There's something. It wasn't like a feature film to me. It was almost like a television show, like a made-for-TV movie. But it wasn't. It was a.
So
feature film.
if this movie was playing at the drive-in or something, you would be leaving to go sit at the intermission for as long as you could and play the arcade games.
Maybe
because
you would.
that-
I would not. I wouldn't have been. Sorry, Eddie. Eddie, if you're watching this, I love that movie. I would love to meet you. I would love for you to sign my
Oh
movie
no!
because
All
I
the
have.
other movies are great, but this one was probably not that
have,
great.
I have it on VHS. I have it on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, and I have it on.
Okay, hold on. You know what? You're intriguing me now. Maybe I should watch this again, and maybe I might like it.
I think you do because I have it on everything
What,
that's out there.
25
and I
years
love
later,
it. I loved
Pluto
it.
returns.
I loved it.
You mean he might have a remake?
That was actually very. it was very
Adventures of
awesome.
Pluto Nash Part 2. The Return.
If you're gonna do a part 2 of Pluto Nash, get me in there because I'd love to do that with you, Eddie. That'd be something else. All right, here's another topic for you guys out there. Like we said, every segment we're gonna do some things about the '80s and stuff. But let's talk a little bit about the '80s. What did you like best about the '80s?
Probably about the cool different fads like Parachute pants.
Hair.
Hair.
The hairstyles, eh?
Music.
The hairstyles. The music was amazing. The music was amazing. The colors. It was so colorful. It was a colorful.
Ghetto blasters.
Oh my God!
Come
You remember
on.
those big
sound equipment
and doing
loud.
What was
Go
it
big.
called? You were breakdancing on cardboard.
Some people had to
and stuff.
carry and have your buddy help you carry
Oh my
it.
yeah!
It
With
was
the
like
tapes
whose
and
ghetto
everything.
blaster was louder.
I know.
We had Ghetto
And
Blaster
then we would
Sound
bring them to school,
Wars
and we would have
at
a
the
limit
school.
how big they would be to let us.
Tell
bring
me,
it.
what school can you bring a big honkin' ghetto blaster school and allowed to play in the playground?
Yeah, I know.
They can't bring nothing into school.
No.
You can't even walk around with like a can of pop.
No, that's I know. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? You can't have peanuts in no school. Peanut butter. When I was in school as a kid, we used to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We used to trade things with our friends and everything. Everybody nowadays has an allergy of something.
Yeah.
This kid's allergic to eggs. This kid's allergic to grapes. He's allergic to peanuts.
You're
He's
not allowed to
allergic
bring sugar.
How are you allergic to egg? Every egg is in everything. Everything. Egg is in everything. That poor
I don't
kid
know.
that's allergic
You
to
guess
egg
you don't
can't
eat
nothing.
at school.
That is
You feed your
crazy.
kid a big, good breakfast and say good luck.
And now everybody out there nowadays is worried about this gluten-free stuff. It's gluten-free. Everything has to be gluten-free.
They're brainwashing
Come
to
on,
believe
please.
this name is the new bad name.
That's
Gluten-free.
It's
You have to be
absolutely
gluten-free or
ridiculous. I
don't eat
know.
it.
It's crazy. I don't know what to do.
Well, you're looking on everything. Is it gluten-free? I don't see gluten-free.
Yeah.
If we take it, we're being naughty.
But like I said though, the movies were great. The colors were great. You could wear whatever you want back then, and no one would care. Now, if you don't
Hairspray.
hairspray. Oh my God, hairspray.
You know, big honking hair
Oh
in the
yeah,
80s.
man. I tell you, I used to go through a can of hairspray like all the time. It was
That's
absolutely
why
crazy.
we lost some hair. We don't know what we
you did.
sprayed.
My hair is right here. This is my hair. I just took it off for a little
You
while.
were-
It'll be going on for next episode.
You sprayed some like real hard chemicals that they're spraying now on weeds.
Oh,
When you sprayed it on her hair.
unbelievable. And you know the pesticides nowadays. You know they all have. They're all banned. Everything is banned from Canada.
There's some pop now that's banned.
It's absolutely crazy.
Like you had crazy pop back then. We had like different colors.
Do you remember
like
our cans? There was those skinny cans, the 280 milliliter Canadian cans, and then
Yeah, and then
the
they went
American
big.
cans were the big ones,
They,
right?
like,
And now we have the big ones that are
beefed
like
up.
the American ones, but now they made the tall, skinny ones, right? But they're not as small.
glass bottles. Remember the nice cool glass
and the
bottles?
stubbies.
Yeah,
The
everything
stubbies.
tastes better in a nice glass bottle of Coke or Sprite or 7-Up.
Now, I was young, and beer was, back then in these little stubby bottles, and they're bringing them back. They're bringing them back.
You know
now.
why? Because it's retro. They're bringing
That's
back
right.
all these cool things.
Everything is going back to the 70s and 80s. If you go to Home Depot, you'll see lights and chandeliers from like 70s and 80s
Yep.
style. It's amazing. Everything wants to go back there. I would love to have shag carpet in my house. That is awesome.
Yeah,
Shag
you just-
carpet. That is amazing.
Walk on that nice,
That is
nice
awesome. I
bouncy
love
carpet
that.
and just sleep and just cover over yourself so you don't even need a blanket. Just get some extra shag. So that was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun going back in time again.
Oh man.
And we'll be doing that.
We'll be back after these commercials. And we're back, thank you. What was your favorite cartoon when you were growing up? When you came home from school, what was your favorite cartoon you'd watch?
My favorite cartoon?
During the weekday.
Yeah, but how old was I?
Young, like.
Well, it was always the Super Friends.
Super Friends.
Or still, hold on, Super Friends or Scooby Doo.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, that's still on to this day. But wasn't that little purple monkey in the Super Friends?
The Purple Monkey?
Where the twins had those
Oh, yeah,
powers?
yeah.
Yeah. I loved that
The
guy.
Purple
Okay,
Monkey?
yeah.
He was the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, the Wonder Twins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Muppet Babies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. But that was like,
In the 80s.
was it?
It was in the 80s. Now, Here's another show. Also, this
You
was
watched Smurfs back
Smurfs.
then.
That was my show every Saturday morning at 7:30.
The video game on the Smurfs. Playing on
I
ColecoVision.
tell you one thing. My sister messed me up when I was 9 years old. She got the shoes from her Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
And she says to me, let's go into the forest and look for some Smurfs.
Okay.
And she went out there the day before with Barbie shoes going like this. And she's like, we're going to go look for him. And I got so excited, I ran back home to get a net to catch some Smurfs. And oh my God, was I not...
Transformers.
Transformers, the original Transformers.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And then we bought all the little toys.
Yeah.
And actually, they actually almost made a truck and came out.
Yeah, you know what? I still have all those. I have all the original Star Wars toys.
Yeah, we could only have collected more of the original ones.
Yeah, from 75.
Unfortunately, when my parents didn't know about those Star Wars things, my mom surprised they had like 2 dolls. And it must have been whatever was left over in the bin at Zeller's, because I got like a Sandman, the Sand People.
Yeah.
And some weird robot I've never seen before. I didn't even know if it was even in the movie. And then meanwhile, my buddy he was one of, you'd always have those friends that collected everything.
I had the Dinobot too, eh?
I go, what is that?
The Dinobot
I didn't
was
get
awesome.
no Luke. I didn't get no Darth Vader.
Oh, you're talking about Star Wars right now.
Star Wars.
Oh,
I got the weird creatures.
Oh my God, yeah.
And your friends get all the cool ones. And you have like...
Oh, but you have to. You have to have Luke Skywalker, you have to have Yoda, and you have to have Princess Leia, and you have to have Darth Vader. That's a must.
I wanted R2-D2.
And I had R2-D2, 3CPO, and I had Chewbacca and Han Solo. I had them all. I had a big carrying case that was like...
Oh, those carrying cases.
Yeah, that was Darth Vader carrying case. And it had everything. It was full. We're wrapping this up today. This is our first show, so everybody knows. Thank you for watching the Good Guys Show with Joey and Cheeks.
And we're just having fun, people.
And I'd like to thank one of our sponsors is Product Patrol. And I also like to thank our production company, Hager 36. 36. Any questions at all, send us in some questions. We'll answer any questions that you have.
And if you have any ideas for a future topic or anything, hey, bring it on, right? We're here to have some fun.
We're here to have fun. We're here to talk about anything and everything. We have topics. We're going to talk about everyday events. We're going to talk about upcoming events, future things.
And while we're easygoing, because we are the good guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. And we are out of here. Thanks.
Bye-bye, guys.
Later.
Cheeks out.
Joey Nato up. Bang, bang. Woohoo! I'll have hair next time.